So in this video, I'm going to show you how Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Zion Williamson all connect. And I'm not just talking about the fact that they're incredible basketball players or they were incredible basketball players. I'm going to discuss their dates of birth, when they were drafted, the numerology. It's off the charts, guys, this video, so enjoy. So I'll start with Michael Jordan, who's arguably the greatest of all time, MJ. He won 6 championships with the Chicago Bulls. He currently is the chairman of the Charlotte Hornets, who play in the NBA, which is hilarious to me because Charlotte Hornets equals 201, like the Jesuit order. Interestingly, to say he was the greatest player of all time, he was the 3rd overall pick in round 1. Round 1. Pick 3, like 13, which I'll get to later, why that's significant. And he was drafted in 1984, which ironically is the same year that LeBron James was born. So Michael Jordan was born February the 17th, 1963. He's currently 58 years old. And this brings me to Kobe Bryant, or Kobe Bean Bryant. Hilarious that his name equals 81 and his highest scoring ever game was 81 points. But anyway, he was drafted in 1996, round 1, 13th overall pick, like 113. I'll get to that number later and how it associates with Kobe and with Michael Jordan and with the NBA. But anyway, Kobe Bean Bryant, he was born on August the 23rd, 1978. And as we know, he recently died on January the 26th, 2020, at the age of 41. So I typed in Michael Jordan's birthday and I typed in Kobe's birthday, and I saw that it was 15 years, 6 months, and 6 days apart. And I was like, okay, I don't see anything there. But then what I did is I looked into LeBron James, or LeBron Raymond James Sr., or King James. And I saw he was born December the 30th, 1984. And I've done a video in the past about Tiger Woods, and I know he was born on December the 30th. So I was like, that's really interesting that 2 of the greatest athletes of our generation were both born on December the 30th. But as I've said earlier, LeBron was born in 84, and Jordan was drafted in 84. But King James, or LeBron, his date of birth, December 30th, 1984. Then we have this guy, Zion Williamson, who for me is the next LeBron James, clearly, because this is what they do. Kobe replaced MJ, LeBron replaced Kobe, and Zion will eventually replace LeBron. Remember, LeBron is currently 36. Surely he can't play much longer. I reckon he's got maybe 4 more years, just enough time for him to get 6 and 6, which I'll get to later. Got this guy Zion, which is just ridiculous. It's called Zion when you look into Zionism, which I'm not going to get into. You can read this quickly, but it says it all. The people who are behind professional sports. So they've come up with this guy. I don't know if they made him in a lab or whatever it is that they're doing. It's funny, his height's 2.01 meters, like 201, like the Jesuit order. Remember I said Michael Jordan's the chairman of Charlotte Hornets, that equals 201. So this guy was born July the 6th, 2000. He's currently 20 years old. But check this out. Zion Williamson is off to the fastest scoring start since Michael Jordan. They're really pushing this guy. They also put him on the front cover of the video game, which is really rare for a rookie to be on. He was pick 1 in round 1, like 11, the master number. But again, so you put in LeBron's date of birth, the 30th of December 1984, and then I put in Zion's, which is July the 6th, 2000. Look at this, guys. Look at this. 15 years, 6 months, and 6 days apart. Exactly the same as Michael Jordan and Kobe's birth dates. And to take it a step further with LeBron's, his birthday has a date numerology of 126. And Kobe Bryant died 126, guys. It's interesting when you type the alphabet into the Gematrinator, A to Z all the way through, it equals 126 in 2 ciphers. So when I think about the number 126, I used to just purely associate it with Kobe Bryant. But it's way more than that. It's way more than that. So like I said, you've got MJ, Kobe, 15 years, 6 months and 6 days apart. LeBron James, the best player currently, and the rising star Zion, 15 years, 6 months and 6 days apart. And when you type in Michael Jordan, it equals 113, that number of deception, but it's also the same for Kobe Bryant, 113. And remember, he was selected 13th in round one, like 113. Kobe Bryant equals 41 in full reduction. We're told he died at the age of 41. And we're told from the time that his helicopter set off to when it crashed was exactly 41 minutes. And he played his whole career for the LA Lakers. So he was playing in Los Angeles. LA equals 41. Like how he died at 41 and his name equals 41. And 41 is the 13th prime number. And in this helicopter crash, Kobe died at 41 and his daughter, Gianna Bryant, supposedly died at the age of 13. What? When you type in Gianna Bryant, his daughter, who died at 13, it gets you 126. Just like how they both supposedly died on 126. Again, I'm not sure if that happened or not. But whatever it is, it's some sort of weird ritual. So yeah, you got the LA numbers, the Gianna Bryant numbers, the Kobe numbers, and how they all connect, the MJ. So two of the greatest basketball players of all time have an English ordinal of 113. Again, when you learn how to use this system of gematria, you can't just type any name in and get 113 English ordinal. It's not how it works. So check this out. On March the 11th, 2020, the 11th of March, 2020, which can be written 113, the NBA suspended the season. Do you know why? Because a Utah Jazz player tested positive for COVID-19. And of course it was a Utah Jazz player, because Utah Jazz equals 113. So you've got a Utah Jazz player testing positive for coronavirus, supposedly, on the 11th of March, like 113. And it has to be a Utah Jazz player. Of course it does. In regards to MJ and his connection with LeBron, well, MJ famously starred in the movie Space Jam, which basically for me was a soft disclosure that he's not human. And LeBron James is about to star in the upcoming Space Jam movie. Look how Space Jam equals 23 in full reduction. Michael Jordan famously wore the 23 jersey, and now LeBron James wears the 23 jersey. The mockery, guys, is off the charts. And it's nearly as bad as when the Lakers last year won the NBA Finals on National Father-Daughter Day. So recently after Kobe and his daughter died. Are you kidding me? And they won that 4-2, and LeBron James equals 42 in gematria. I don't know what's worse, that or Michael Jordan when his dad died or was murdered, or so we're told, and then he wins the NBA Finals on Father's Day. These are all storylines, guys. They're all storylines. Like I said, I don't know if these are genetically modified, made in a lab, demonic spirits inside of them. I don't know any of that. I don't have the answer. But what I can tell you is this. And this is staggering, is mind-blowing. This needs to be shared with the whole world, not just 500 people. The whole world needs to see this. Because this, you can say it's organic, or you can wake up and realize it's probably not. In regards to this 6 months and 6 days, this guy, LeBron James, no doubt in my mind, is going to end his career with 6 championships, and he'll be 6-6 in NBA Finals, 6 wins and 6 losses, because LeBron equals 66 in gematria. LeBron James equals 66 in gematria. LA Lakers equals 66 in gematria. One of the main reasons why he went there. His nickname, King James, as you can see here by his Twitter name. King James died in 1566. Again, whether this is organic or not, it's all predetermined. This guy is destined to go 6-6. MJ was destined to go 6-0. Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal, that was all the storyline when they won their little rings together. It's just mind blowing. This guy, I'm just a kid from Akron. No, you're not. You're a clone from the lab, LeBron. And it's funny as well when you type in the word clone equals 23. For those people who say cloning don't exist, they cloned the sheep, Dolly the sheep. Won't be shocked if Dolly Parton as well is a clone. Did you see her interview pushing the vaccines? She's changing the lyrics of a song. Vaccine, 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 vaccine. I bet she's a clone. It just makes me sick. It makes me sick, guys. I'm going to continue to put out this incredible information, which I've been doing this now for a while, and it still blows my mind, the connections that I find. So this guy, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Zion Williamson, who no doubt for the next 10, 15 years will be the dominant NBA player, is staggering to me. How they're all connected, how the dates of birth are connected, how the storylines are connected. Decoding these daily picks is incredibly difficult still, but when I decode the connections that these players have, what about Tiger Woods being born on December the 30th, like LeBron, and his so-called car crash was 113 days after his most recent birthday. I'm telling you, they connect it all together. Tiger Woods is not a basketball player, but he's part of the order. Again, whether he is an actual human being or he's being cloned or made in a lab or genetically modified, whatever it is part of their little sadistic group. So there you have it. Please share this video. For anybody who's still questioning if sports are rigged, this pretty much shows you how it's all rigged by the numbers. It's all storyline. Whether you believe it to be organic or not is your decision. I don't think it is. I really don't. Let's watch the Frankenstein movie. I think the likes of MJ, Kobe, LeBron, and Zion, it's literally Jesuit orders inventions, in my opinion. Could be wrong, but I'm not wrong about this. This right here, guys, is factual. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Share this video, spread this knowledge, and I have plenty more content coming. And thank you for supporting me.